Be sure to go to flipsidegaming.com and use promo code 6 for 10% off on orders over $10. Do the same with the Grizzly Gentleman, 10% off at checkout on your fantastic beard products. Or you could shop via the TCG Player affiliate link in the description down below to help support the show. And last but of course not least, you can go to Grey Viking Games with the affiliate link below to pillage some sweet arena codes. What's up, Planeswalkers? Theric6 back with more Magic the Gathering Arena. Today, we're playing a deck inspired by a tweet I saw from Lady Lavinius. I think the other day I said it was done by Amy. It's because I'm a bad person. A bad friend. No, this deck I saw on Twitter. Lady Lavinius posted an image essentially of her using Widespread Brutality on a Changeling to blow up the board. That's hot. So essentially, I made a version of my deck. So on stream today, which was yesterday for all of you, but today for me, 2 days from now is my birthday, my brain is fried. So during stream, I messaged her on Discord to ask her what her list was. She was obviously busy. She's another human being. So I went ahead and just built my own. Very different from hers, fun fact. So after the stream, I decided to take some cards from her deck, but still maintain kind of what my deck is. But the goal, essentially, of this deck is to get down Changelings, make them swole, and burn the world. So let's hop into it. We're playing this in best of one. We're also playing this in unranked. Even though we're probably going to see some ranked decks in unranked, we're going to play in unranked. And hopefully we can have some fun. Now you might notice some cards that you think that I would have that I don't have. We'll probably be able to talk about that during the deck talk, but as you saw, there were like 6 cards on the sideboard. Those were cards that I cut for whatever reason. For example, Realm Walker was initially in my build, but it wasn't in Amy's, and I wanted to make room for some of Amy's picks. We're okay with this. We don't have any red, which is a bit of an issue, but we have some okay stuff here. You know, turn 3s and 4s. What is an artifact deck? Not great. I guess we have Binding. I can dismissal that. And I wonder if I do so. I take a lot of damage from my own stuff here. I don't think that I do. I think I want to use this on something a little bit more pressing, like ramp. I think my opponent plays some ramp. I want to get rid of this. Something I want to talk about is the fact that we don't have a state of the game. It's essentially the end of February. We don't have a state of the game yet. It'd be very weird if we get a state of the game for February in April, or in March, and then we get a state of the game for March. But one of the things that people have been saying is just like, there's no state of the game because there's nothing to talk about on Wizards' end. And I sadly probably agree with that. Here, we're going to play the Mistwalker. My opponent's probably like, what is going on? But yeah, like, there's still bugs where, like, in the deck builder, these will just go blank. Sometimes in the deck builder, the game just, like, messes up, and I have to hard quit. Luckily, there's a save feature now in the deck builder, so when you can come back and resume, so that's good. So we see Karn. Yeah, that's kind of what I expected. Yep, they -2, another thing that I expected. Okay, so I can kill this. I'm gonna go do this. Pay 2. Gonna play Angrath. Amass 2 on this, and then kill the Karn.
The only prize I desire is your head.
Also, like my cool deck opponent. Yeah, and then next time we can Callous Dismissal on the Forsaken Monument if they decide to play that. Please cry, that's fine. So, I mean, if nothing else, we should be having constant updates on, like, where they are with the deck builder. And we just aren't, which is trash, frankly. It's Gerbo. Do I want to save this to cycle it? Possibly. Alternatively, I can just bounce this and activate this. I don't know if I want to activate I don't know if I want to activate Angrath again. Because I might need it when this dies. I think I will keep this in my hand. Just play this down. Then I will, let's see, 6, 7. Does that change the clock by much? Oh, this is 2. It puts it to 8. So that does change the clock.
Ramming speed.
Thanks. It's very cool, obviously. The issues are that this can happen. Where they just kill my Mistwalker. And I become sad. Okay, we got another Mistwalker, so that's good. So I guess we Mistwalker Callous Dismiss. No, I guess we don't Callous Dismiss on the Ugin. I mean, this flies. So maybe we just Mistwalker, shock ourselves, cycle? Maybe it's better to cycle first. I lost both my red. I don't think that matters, though. Like, I'm not going to lose this game from life loss. Right? I'm going to lose this game because my opponent sticks an 8-mana Ugin because they're playing artifacts in unranked, now that the artifact ramp deck is not good enough for ranked. But yeah, like, we should be getting, like, constant updates about... I don't understand why Wizards doesn't communicate more. They're a huge company with a huge player base. There is no good reason, I should say. There's no good reason. Ah, fudge. I forgot about that. Why WotC doesn't communicate with players. And we concede because our opponent is playing a real deck. As you can see, like, we did win some games with this. But generally it does better against creature decks. Not as much against control decks. We don't have more information on Historic Anthologies 4, even though I'm pretty sure that's supposed to come out in March. Pretty sure that's supposed to come out in March. We go first, but we don't have a third land. I think we got a mulligan this one. You have this. You know what? We'll keep it. We're dumb and greedy. We'll keep it. Spam some greed emotes. There's the greed. There we go. We're playing with greed today. So the main things, honestly, that I want to see more from Wizards is I want them to talk about where they're at, both in terms of, like, what they're literally doing. Interesting. Life gain deck, you say? So we can dismissal into bears. I think I'm just going to play this. Tap to pass, though. Where their thoughts are on, like, the deck builder, and what they're doing with it. Because the vault is something that was allegedly supposed to go a long time ago. It's still here. It's still bad. It's still garbage. The way that we get... Oh, it's cats. Oh, okay. It's not life gain. It's cats. I mean, there's probably a cats element. But there's also life gain. So I think we're just going to bounce this to slow them down a little. Yeah, like, the vault system's garbage. The way that we get, like, fractions of percents of some wild cards for our commons and uncommons that are duplicates, trash. The fact that some ICRs, individual card rewards, some of those are duplicate protected, but some aren't, ridiculous. I'm kind of fine with the gem payout thing, at least the style, for... I don't have 2 red. We don't have 2 red. We could just bears. I think I'm just gonna bears here. Kill this, they can enchant one of these. This does get a red source. Take 2, kill this, enchant one of these. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. It just gets rid of an annoying creature. Yeah, like that's ridiculous. I don't think they've even addressed the fact that like you have to buy packs one at a time with gold. There's essentially no reason for that. Just like counter. That's not good. Alright, so to get to blow up my binding. Could really use a second red source here. Not a second red source. Try the binding again. Won't attack again. My opponent will definitely be able to play another creature and attack, though. Stop! Look, I'm taking it. I need this. Comes and taps. And play Bears. Pretty sure I'm still dead. But if I can live a turn, I can Brutality. Things will be okay. Oh, I can't live these become 3/3s, dude. Wait, what? Why did you not? Why'd you not? You could kill me with Kihira. I get to wipe their board now. Well, I don't get to wipe their board. I get to sort of mostly. Oh wait, this is... Yeah, this is kind of cool. Let's cast this. Oh, they have Collected Company in their hand, don't they? Yeah. They have Collected Company in their hand. There it is. Okay, so I can block the Pride, I guess. I'm pretty sure I'm boned. That doesn't matter. And I'm boned. Did I lose because of the greed? I don't think so. There's just so much that Wizards should be talking about when it comes to Arena. And I feel like they're just like, yeah, it's fine. It makes us money now. We don't have to improve it. We don't have to have any updates in UI. We don't have to polish the game. We don't have to add like actually good cosmetics, like more avatars. The fact that we didn't have like any real, like we got a couple of Planeswalker avatars from Kaldheim. We didn't really get avatars from Kaldheim. Like if you really think about it, sit down and think about it. Why didn't we get an avatar for the gods? Why didn't we get like the leaders for various things? We could have gotten a new demon. We could have got like one, essentially one for each race, right? One of the, we could get a 2-color rare or whatever it is for each race. Why didn't we? I don't think you can answer that. Except you might say laziness, and I'll generally agree. They need to spend more money on this game, and they will make more money on this game. Hire more, graphic designers or whatever. I don't know who exactly needs to work on the avatars, because essentially it's just like taking the highest res image you have of the card art and erasing an outline, essentially. Yeah, like You do that. Let's do black here. You do that. You get a couple more people doing that. You hire a few more programmers who can work with other graphic designers to make the actual deck builder good. You need more people to work on bugs. I am upset that I did not... Ooh. Ooh. I think this is a Star of Extinction style deck. I at least respect my opponent for playing memes. I am sad that I did not draw land, though. Anyway. It's just... the constant frustrations with Wizards Operation on Arena, it just makes me sad, you know? Because, like, this game could be so perfect, and it's just not. We haven't gotten emotes since Zendikar Rising. Why, though? The sticker emotes, fantastic idea. Absolutely fantastic. I love these things. I didn't like that. You don't have to concern yourself with bears. I have to top deck a land here. An untapped land. So I can play Binding. Don't know what is taking my opponent so long. Anyway, also, like, why can't I get rid of these emotes? I just don't want to use these. I only ever want to use these. With this damage, that's fine. I can block it still. Choose up to one target creature or planeswalker. Each creature with power 4 greater. I mean, I'll click on that. It doesn't actually do anything. This gets -2/-2 until end of turn. I can make this slightly larger, I suppose. There's not really anything else I can do. It at least can block a little bit better. Kept a 3-lander. Not get any more lands. Not great. I guess maybe I should run 25 in this weird deck. I don't know. Don't take this as me, like, complaining. The game is fine. I just feel like Wizards should be putting more resources into it to make it nuts. I don't think they should have... I don't know, it's difficult, right? Because, like, I can understand why you need to have mobile in a climate like this.
Let's do this.
Right. Hey, look, I got a thing. Now, I can't Widespread Brutality here. This does not deal damage. Not only does it not deal damage, it's non-combat damage. So I have to just eat these. Nope. The lucky thing is that I do at least get the block for a bit. He doesn't have an ult, so I don't have to worry about it too much. I can start getting more land out of my deck. This essentially has to die with Binding. Opponent on 5 cards. Our board is starting to stabilize. The arena music is gone because it just does that sometimes. It's another thing, right? Like, why does this happen? I'll just double show you. Like, my music is up. I could do that. Wow, no music. What just happened? Wait, what? That's fine, I guess. They spent 2 cards to kill my card. And that did hurt. Go grab Zagoth Triome. It's gonna be a pain in the ass to kill if I don't use the Binding. But they're so far away from doing, like, stupid expensive stuff. I think I just want to get rid of Gideon for right now.
Retreat.
Maybe that was stupid. Maybe I should have just gotten rid of this. I'm not sure. I don't know. Hey, look, the music's back. There could be board selection. There should be more board. You could sell boards, right? Like, if you just change the way that the game slightly operates, because I don't think I've gotten this confirmed, but I have heard that you and your opponent don't see the same board. If that's the case, that means the board isn't, like, tied to the game itself, which means that you can sell boards to people. You can put extra boards in the store. Let's just grab a red. I got a lot of black and green and blue. Grab those. Let's see. I don't want to do that. Guess I'm gonna double Lazotep Reaver. Okay. That's rude. I might be dead here. 2 more damage to everyone. I'd be at 1. Callous Dismissal would be pretty nice. Well, I need like exactly Callous Dismissal. Another Binding of the Old Gods would work too. Oh, cool, shock. Well, we didn't win any of the games. If you want to see me win with this deck, which as you can see, I did, check out the stream VOD over on Twitch. Let's talk about the deck, shall we? I'll talk about this updated version, but I guess I'll talk about the other version as well. So we have 3 Callous Dismissals, which will bounce something, essentially get rid of an annoying thing for a while. And of course we get to amass 1. Helpful. Amass works with the deck. 3 Dreadhorde Invasion. This card is actually pretty great. I believe Lady was only playing 2 of them. In a deck like this, where your goal essentially is to make larger amass tokens, or amass cards, creatures, I think this card is better than it otherwise would be. You're more likely to get the lifelink in this deck, I think, than playing a more tokeny version of amass. And so even if this is just, you know, kind of a drain on your life, after a certain point, like, you get 1 or 2 swings in this, it's pretty good. Lazotep Reaver is the weakest card in here. Technically, it could probably have been... Oh, I am playing 25 lands. All right, then I'm just getting screwed. Technically, Lady is playing Vorinclex, and I considered adding Vorinclex as well, but I thought it was just too expensive for the deck. Maybe I'm just stupid and wrong. I should probably be playing Vorinclex here instead of the Reaver. I just wanted like early game creatures against aggro decks. Guardian Gladewalker is like one of the best cards in the deck. 2 mana, 2/2. That gets bigger with like all of your other cards. Mistwalker, it flies and it has a decent toughness, which means it's going to be doing a little bit better job of blocking and attacking. Bleeding Edge is a card that I'm playing that Lady is not. I like Bleeding Edge, kind of, sort of. It honestly probably should just be like Eliminates or Blood Chief's Thirst or something like that. In the Twitch games, in the stream games, this card wasn't awful. There's an argument to be had as well that it gives -2/-2 as opposed to destroying a thing, which can be good in some situations, but probably should just be normal removal. Bears of Littjara, I didn't have this in my initial build because I didn't think it was good enough. I got to play with it. I still am not sure if it's good enough. Littjara Kinseekers. Essentially, this is just like, if you have creatures, you get to add a counter and scry. I don't love this card. I played it in both versions, but I don't think I saw it in any of the games, so I just can't really speak too much on it. Angrath is great, giving your changeling, your creatures menace, quite nice, and then just pumping up your army by 2 is pretty cool. Widespread Brutality, the entire reason that we play this deck, it blows things up. That's its job. Binding the Old Gods, its removal is very good. And then Enter the God Eternals, it's removal, but also as a catch-up mechanic, it allows us to gain some life that we have lost over the course of the game. This is the meta base. It's a bit of a mess, but honestly, it's worked fine. There are some situations where like you don't have the double red for Widespread Brutality, but generally speaking, it works fine. These are some of the cards that we've removed or didn't use in the first place. The only one that really, that I had, I guess I can just show you that, is the Lazotep Plating. So this is the initial deck that I played with. You can see that we have a little bit more creatures than the other version because we're playing Realmwalker. That said, Realmwalker I didn't ever see, and we don't have very many creatures. We played Lazotep Plating, and I thought that it was nice to have an instant speed, a mass card that also, gives a little protection. That said, I do think that this deck is probably a little bit better than the other version because it has more actual removal. If I were to make modifications to this deck, which I will do right now, I think you want to yeet these and turn them into Voringplexes. Boop boop. And then you want to yeet these for any other removal. I'm going to go with Bloodchief's Thirst because that's just... It's just the card that I've played the most with, and I just think it's pretty decent. I'm not convinced on either of these cards, but you're playing a meme deck anyway. So how much are you really trying to win? Regardless, once again, I want to thank Lady Lavinius for the inspiration for this deck, and I will link to her channel in the description below. I have a P.O. box. Feel free to send me nonsense. I will open it on camera unless you tell me otherwise. I would like to thank my lovely patrons, especially Fogwin, Malik, and Balater, for the continued support. If you'd like to join them and support the show, you'll find links in the description below. Do, of course, hope you have... Wait, no, that works. Hope you have enjoyed the video. Shut up, all right? It's a stream day. It's a long day. Bite me. I'm hungry. I'm discombobulated. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff really does help out the channel. Until next time, all will be one.